Welcome back to Budget Beauty. This is our beauty haul. This is where I discuss my purchases and the things that I've bought for Budget Beauty and things that I've been eyeing and I have finally purchased and am excited to try. And we're going to detail what I spent and where I got it from and why I bought it. So, I am Lindsay Beatty. I am the creative force and the face behind Budget Beauty. And today we have a massive haul from Ulta. We went to Ulta yesterday. Yesterday was Valentine's Day. And I got a massive haul. Thanks to my husband and myself, my husband participated in that. He got me a gift card for Ulta. And then I used that gift card with the haul today. And then he bought me another gift card. So that's going to go for next month's haul. But very excited because I got some stuff that I've been eyeing. Now, full disclosure before we get started here, some of this stuff is not budget. Some of it is mid-tier. And I think maybe in post-production, when I get to doing this, I will start doing a little something or another, like a little indicator or something that shows that this isn't like budget, like some of the what's budget and what's not. Mostly the stuff that's not, because more often than not we do have budget here, so that's literally the point of the channel. So I do kind of want to make a distinction there for what is budget and what is not, so that you guys are aware and that you know that yes, I do splurge from time to time. So that is pretty clear and obvious that these things are not budget necessarily. So let's get started. So to start off, yes, I had 2 gift cards. I only used one of those gift cards, but I made 2 separate trips to Ulta yesterday. One was to go to the Ulta that I like, and then one was to go to the Ulta that I needed. The Ulta that I like didn't have the one thing that I've been looking for, which we're going to get into when we get there. It didn't have the one thing I was looking for, so I was like, I'm going to have to go to another Ulta if I'm going to get this. And it was on sale. So you'll see why when I get there, and you'll be like, oh, I see why you went to 2 different Ultas. So this is going to be 2 Ulta trips, but it's Ulta all together. So I didn't go anywhere else. So this is a strictly Ulta haul, which helps with my budget for making and keeping Diamond for next year also. So let's get into her. So to start, let's start with the small one, so we can talk about that item. So I'm looking in here for those 2 items that I did. I can find it. All right, here we go. Okay, so Ulta bag. This is the Ulta bag. In addition, also too, in this haul, while I was at the Ulta, we also went to Bath and Body Works, and my husband got me a Bath and Body Works gift card and bought me some Tiana scented Disney Princess candles. I was very, very, very excited about that. And so, because I love the Tiana hand soap. The Tiana hand soap literally smells like that end scene from Princess and the Frog. Okay? Like, if you want to know what that end scene smelled like when they were in the bayou and they were surrounded by all their friends and they're like getting ready to get married and they are all dressed up and things, listen. That hand soap smells exactly what you would think it was supposed to smell like. So I loved it when I bought it the first time. And I was so excited when I saw they were bringing it back. So I bought the hand soap again. I got the Tiana body wash that I've been looking for the entire time. Because by the time I went to go buy the body wash, it was already, I couldn't get it anywhere. And they weren't restocking it. So I went back and this time I bought it from the beginning. So I got the Tiana body wash, and he got me the 2 candles, and I got the Mulan hand soap and the Mulan body wash. So very excited. But anyway, I did not buy any body stuff from I didn't buy any like lip care or anything from Bath and Body Works this time around. Because I just didn't have anything that I particularly wanted, and the coupon was for like, it was a full size body care item up to $9.95, and everything I kept picking up was not $9.95. So it was like $18.95, and I was like, dang it, I want this, but I can't get it. So there's that. So all right, from the small Ulta trip, we got I got the receipt here, and also I do have my little printout here that I do for the beauty haul. This was this was a real small one, and I could do this one really, really fast. So I did. Cataloged everything and got the prices totaled up. So we will be using that in just a second. But for the big haul, really. So when we went and made the small Ulta trip, which was the second trip, I got two things. And first thing, this is the Ulta Beauty Collection Cloud Blush. I already have one of these, but I wanted this shade. It's like a purple almost. It's like a pinkish, like lavender pink, if that makes sense. This is a purplish pink. So this is the Ulta Beauty Collection Cloud Blush, cream blurring blush, excuse me, and it is in the shade Drifting. Now I already have one of these, and I wore it yesterday while I was doing the main series. For my liquid blush, I used that Ulta Beauty Collection blush. This is a very subtle blush, and it's gonna get kind of drowned out. You can keep it if you put enough on. It's buildable, but if you put enough on and then you do your setting powder, and then you do your other, like if you're gonna wear powder blush, if you do this, if you put on enough of this, it will hold and you will see some color there. So very excited because I like this shade. I think this is going to look good on my skin. It's going to show up. So it's also kind of pink. It's really lavender. The top of it is really lavenderish. I'm going to open it up and see what we got going on. Yeah, see, that's really like a mauve lavender almost. But I think this is going to be good. We're going to use this in the buying and trying. That is the companion to this beauty haul. So, that was, I got, it was $12. And then with points redemption, I had $12 in points to use at this point. Points redemption took off $5.54, and the final price was $6.46. All right, so the second item, let's talk about this second item. So y'all know the saga that is the Fenty Beauty Suede Cheeks. Fenty Cheeks Suede Powder Blush. Y'all know the saga that is the shade Petal Poppin that I keep going and trying to buy, and it either is not there or some foolishness happens and I can't get it. So I have attempted to buy this now 3 times. The first time, they didn't have it. Second time, it was a duplicate of bubble bands. Then the third time was this last beauty haul before this one that I'm doing right now, and it was an empty like case for the blush, and I'm like, how is it an empty case? None of this makes sense. So it was $10 when I attempted to do it the third time, and it was empty. So, and I double checked to make sure it was the right shade. It was. It's just that it was empty when I bought it. So, this fourth time, I looked at Ulta and I was like, let me see if Ulta has it somewhere. So the Ulta that I was going to did not have it, but the other Ulta that I don't particularly like going in had it. Okay, and they had the right shade. So this is the Fenty Beauty Fenty Cheeks Suede Powder Blush in the shade 02 Petal Poppin. So I am so excited I finally got this. And this has clearly not been tampered with. So it's probably not empty when I go in here to open this up. So we're going to open it. I was so tempted. I wanted to open it when I was in the store, but I was like, no, we're not opening this. We're not going to do that to somebody. And obviously, if it's been tampered with, don't buy it. So, yeah, I didn't think the other one that I bought that was empty was tampered with. Did not look tampered with. It was tampered with. So this one is not. Hopefully the fourth time's the charm. I'm trying to take this off without tearing up the box. I'm trying to get this out of here. So let's do this. Let me take it from the other side. All right. I'm opening the box. When I tell y'all I have had the worst luck with this shade and this brand of blush in general, but it's a good blush. And yes, it's the right shade this time. And let's open it. Aha. So see, the last time when I opened this, this part was missing and this was empty. Y'all saw this on camera. So this is the correct shade and this is here. So yes, it is correct. So if I could put a cheering sound effect in there, I would. So this is the Petal Poppin. So y'all see Petal Poppin 02. I'm so bad. Y'all, when I tell y'all that last time I was so bad. But I got it. So this was the deal. Normally, it is $28. So when I went to Marshall's, or I'm sorry, I went to TJ Maxx the last time, it was $10 in there. But when I went to Ulta and I looked, Ulta had it on sale. It was $14. It is normally $28. So this is, it was $28, 50% off. It was a brand sale for 50% off. And then points redemption took off $6.46. And so that dropped the price down, the final price down to $7.54. So I got a $28 blush for $7.54. Very excited. Pays to be a diamond member here. So, all right. So then for this part of the haul, this was $16.12. So we're going to do the final total at the end, but this was $16.12. I earned 15 points. Diamond points was 50% more. I got 7 more points. I used 400 points because I had earned a bunch from the first trip, which we're going to get into after this. And then now I only have like 44 points. But this was good. And I also made a donation to help with their foundation. So I donated like $1. So I'm glad that I got those two things. Because neither one of those things were at the Ulta that I like going to. So I had to go, that's why I had to make a second trip. So that's these two things. It's the Fenty blush and the liquid blush. So we will be using these when we do the buying and trying today. I'm going to put these off to the side. All right. Next, let's talk about the other part of the Ulta haul. All right, so in the second part of the first part of the haul, really what was the first part, we made some good buys. So let's start off with the skincare part first. So part of this is not mine. I bought this for my husband because husband needed some more moisturizer. And so I was like, well, since we're going to Ulta, go on ahead, pick out which one you want, and just go and throw it in the bag, and I'll get it, because that helps. Every little bit helps here. So I did get him some moisturizer. This is the Neutrogena Ultra Gentle Daily Facial Moisturizer. It has sunscreen in it, broad spectrum SPF 30, normal to sensitive skin. It works really well. He said he likes it, and it works really well on his beard and on his face where he needs moisturizing. We're really using this for moisturizing the beard, because his beard hair is extremely rough. So it helps when it's time for me to cut it, which I'm going to cut it today. So I was like, yay, go ahead and get you some more, because you need this. You do need this for your face. And when his beard starts growing in, I want him using this every other day. You got to keep that skin moisturized, and it's got the SPF in it, so we need that too. But I wanted him to do that so that it softens up that hair and it trains it. So that was, let's see, I have my, so now it's more beneficial to switch to my paper here instead of the receipt. It was $17.99. It was not on sale. Neutrogena did not have a brand sale going, and I was like, that is expensive. So, but that's that. So next, skincare wise. Now this can be part of my makeup, and it will be. I will probably use this as my, I will use this in my wind down, take off makeup routine, because they want you to put this on clean skin. And so I will wash this. I wash my skin once I take my makeup off. I tend to clean, and I do a lazy skincare when I really am. I know I'm going to be wearing makeup again the next day. I do lazy skincare then. But then, like tomorrow, I probably am not going to wear makeup tomorrow. So today, once I do buying and trying, and I go to take off my makeup, I will do a deep cleanse. This is supposed to be used with clean skin. So this is the Live Tinted Super Hue Hyperpigmentation Serum Stick. Now, I've been wanting something to deal with that hyperpigmentation that I have. And I have it here, and as you can see, it's getting better. And it's because I've been using toner. Because I used this once. I've only used this once, and I used it last night. And this is getting better. So that's better. This little area over here. I also have hyperpigmentation under my eyes. Under both eyes, and over here in this little section here. So, and then I have acne marks from this past 12 days of beauty. This is going down, and it's clearing up. It's just taking its time, but I use toner to help with that. So this will be in addition to the toner. So I used it the first time last night, and I followed the directions. After I took off my makeup and I had clean skin, I put this on before I did the moisturizing that I usually do. So this, it says benefits. Super Hue Hyperpigmentation Stick is a one-of-a-kind solid serum packed with powerhouse ingredients that target discoloration and clog pores. Created with hyperpigmentation fighting heroes like niacinamide, vitamin C, and bakuchiol. This easy-to-use, water-based formula will leave skin nourished and even-toned. Directions. Glide over cleansed skin in a single layer and gently massage in. Follow with moisturizer and SPF during the day. Use once a day for best results. And then it's in a whole nother language. So, but y'all know how much I love Live Tinted. So I think this is going to be good. Like I said, I haven't seen the results just yet, but this over here is clearing up. This side's clearing up faster than over here. But this side is clearing up. And I did like it. It didn't have a scent or anything. Let's take it out of the box so you see what it looks like. That's what this looks like. It's in the white bottle. And see if it has a scent. It smells like the Live Tinted stuff. It does. It does have a cap, and my cap just popped off and went over off to the side. So, I'll pick it up in a minute when I finish this. But now, as much as I love Live Tinted, y'all know Live Tinted is not cheap. Live Tinted is very much mid-tier skincare and brand for makeup. So that there was $34. It was $34, and I was just like, oh my gosh, Live Tinted. I like you, and you do real good work, but my God, you're expensive. So I'm trying to see here. Live Tinted does not have a shade either, but it was $34. So I didn't get any points off or anything because I didn't use any points. So all of this is just straight up points. I also didn't get to use the coupon because I forgot about it and the cashier was rushing me. So this was at my favorite Ulta. So I'm just like, I did use my gift card. So there's that. But yeah, that was $34. So that is not a budget item. That is a splurge item. But it will be used immediately. And it was. I used it immediately. I used it last night. So there's that. All right. So let's talk about next item. So now we're getting more into makeup stuff. All right. So I got several Juvia's Place. I got 2 Juvia's Place things. I didn't grab the other Juvia's Place. So let's do them first. So Juvia's Place. I got another one of the I Am Magic Silky Finishing Powder. This is in the shade Warm Honey. I got more of these. This is good. I like this. I really like this. I used it yesterday for my makeup. And I said then when I was doing it, I was like, this is very, 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 like, we running low. So it'll be time to buy some more. So I really like the results from this. This has been good. I really like how the shade works with my makeup, and I think it is fantastic. It is expensive, though. But this is great results. They did have the deep, but the deeper shade than this, and I was like, I think the Warm Honey is perfect for me. It functions like a brown, but it's also a translucent for me. So it keeps really the shade, depending on what foundation I wear, it keeps the shade. So we've already bought this before. And it is fantastic. It says, back of the box, it says, I Am Magic Silky Finishing Powder. Introducing our finely milled setting powder used to blur out imperfections, brighten under eye, and hold makeup in place. It does a pretty good job. I really, really like it. Very much. That's why I bought another thing of it. This is my second one of these. All right. That was $25. Okay. Then next, this is new. It's from Juvia's Place. This is the I Am My Skin Hydra Tint Foundation Stick. Has niacinamide and ectoin in it. And then this back of the box, your skin now effortlessly flawless. Take your complexion to the next level with I Am Skin. I'm so used to saying I Am Magic because that is their brand there. I Am My Skin Hydra Tint Foundation Stick. An ultra creamy complexion stick that glides on effortlessly and melts into the skin seamlessly for a flawless satin finish. powered by hydrating heroes like niacinamide and hyaluronic acid. That's the same thing. Whatchamacallit said. Okay, interesting. Exuin and polyglutamic acid. This complexion stick delivers full coverage and all-day hydration in just one swipe. This versatile stick is a 3-in-1 multitasker. It works as a foundation, has a built-in hydration system, and offers anti-aging benefits. This buildable, breathable formula blurs imperfections with a soft focus effect, mimicking the look of your skin, only smoother, softer, and more luminous. Imperceptible to the eye and weightless on the skin, it adapts to your complexion for a natural, never flat glow. Interesting. Interesting. So then it says, on the back of the box, we're just talking about the ingredients. It says long wear, hydrating, blurring, full coverage, buildable, and satin finish. And then they talk about how to put it on. Swipe the stick directly onto clean prep skin, or warm it on the back of your hand for improved glide and a more controlled application. Using a duo density sponge or a dense foundation brush, blend with gentle buffing motions until the formula melts seamlessly into the skin, blurring imperfections. Build coverage as desired for a flawless, natural-looking satin finish. Interesting. So this is shade number 7, Cameroon. Now I swapped, and I swapped out shades, and I swatched them on my arm earlier, when I was at the store. But 7 looks like it's gonna be the one to do. So let me take this down just a little bit. I do want to not have that high. So I think that's going to be good. That's what that looks like. I think this is going to be good. I don't want to put this on until I go do the buying and trying, because that's when we're going to do it. Very excited because I saw that was coming and I've been looking for it. It's not even on the Ulta website. It's at, I had to walk in the store and see it sitting there. So I couldn't do a swatch test. I had to sit there and be like, I wonder if this is going to be the right color and test shades that way. Don't want to touch testers, but I swatched it on my arm. Yeah, they are, I figured that 7 is going to be it. Now, 7, 8, I want to say 7, 8, 9 were the ones that I tested, and 7 seemed to be the closest. So, we'll see. We're going to use that in the buying and trying as our foundation. We're going to see, because I'm very excited. It was $20. Let's see if I can find it. Yes, it was $20. So, very cool. Very impressed. I'm excited because I really, y'all know how much I love Juvia's Place. So, let's talk about the star of this show today, because I got 2 things out of her, really 3. And it was fantastic. So, I went in there. This was supposed to be, I've been watching this since the beginning, and y'all know I've been talking about it in my episodes since I found out that she was coming from Sephora, and she was going to come to Ulta. She's still in Sephora. But Miss Selena Gomez, come to the front, because I am very, very excited about Rare Beauty coming to Ulta. So I went and bought 2 Rare Beauty things. And so because I bought 2, they had a deal going. You buy 2, you get 1 free gift. This was the free gift. So I'm excited. I'm going to try all 3 in the buying and trying. So let's start with the first thing. This is the Soft Pinch Luminous Powder Blush in the shade Happy. It says, an airy, silky powder blush that brings instant life to your cheeks with a fresh, radiant flush that lasts. This is from Rare Beauty. So, let's see if it says anything on the side other than what we already have. Nope, front of the box. It's a front of the box. Okay. So, this is going to be, I'm really excited about this because we already know what Fenty Beauty does. So I probably won't try that one during the buying and trying. But we will be doing Miss Rare Beauty here. So I'm really excited about this. I really want to try this. Because I've heard great things. Melinda Melrose is the one who had me. She's talking about Selena Gomez. So, yes, I'm very excited. I went out and bought it. This is what it looks like. It's a nice little packaging. Clean packaging. I really like this packaging. It says, "You are rare" on the lid. Here, where my finger is. I'm very excited about this. I've been talking about getting Miss Selena Gomez and stuff since they announced that she was coming to Ulta. And I had to wait till February 1st. So I was like, wow, I'm so excited. And so I started favoriting things in my wish list on Ulta. So yeah. But yes, this is that. So let's open her up. We're going to open her up in just a second. Let's put that down because I want to see what this color is going to look like. I have a sneaking, I mean, I saw the color in the store, and I swatched it online. Ooh, that is pretty. That is what that looks like. And see, you can already see the luminous thing, and it's got a little mirror in the compact. Ooh, that's going to be nice. Very excited about that. Very excited. All right. So, the second thing that I actually physically bought, more Rare Beauty. This is the Perfect Strokes Universal Volumizing Mascara. This is in the shade black, and it says, "The perfect everyday mascara to build volume, lift, and lengthen." From Rare Beauty. So let's open her up. See what the packaging looks like. And it says, "You are rare." So, I like this packaging. It's very clean. Very nice, clean design. Let's open her up. See what this brush looks like. Oh, that's definitely a volume brush. So this is a volume brush. You can look at the brush and tell if it's going to be for volume or length or whatever. And this is more of a volume. This is a volume. And I'm fine with that. I went into it knowing that that's what that was. All right, so then my free gift, this was $0. I got it for, like I said, buying the two full items, the full-size items from Rare Beauty. You got a free gift. And this is the Tinted Lip Oil in the shade Hope. So I'm very excited. I really like this packaging too. It's very nice. And I opened it up earlier just to see what the color looks like. And that's what it looks like. So we're going to try this today. I don't use too many lip oils, so I'm curious to see what that's going to play like. But we will be using that later in the buying and trying. Okay, so let's talk prices. For the Perfect Strokes Universal Volumizing Mascara, hence in the name it says volumizing, so it's a volume. That was $24. And then for the Soft Pinch Luminous Powder Blush, it was $27. And then, of course, the Tinted Lip Oil was $0. So, yes, Miss Selena Gomez got in my pockets yesterday. She got a bunch of money from me. But I'm very excited about her stuff. I want to really try it. Like I say, Melinda Melrose had done some stuff with it, and I was like, so let me go find out about Miss Selena Gomez. And then I went on, I said, well, I'll go look and see. Let me go on Ulta and see about Rare Beauty. I didn't know that she wasn't at Ulta just yet. And so when I went there, I was like, wait a minute. They said, welcome, Selena Gomez, Rare Beauty will be appearing at Ulta beginning February 1st. And I was like, wow. So, very excited. When I tell y'all I was so excited, I was just beaming. So, I started immediately adding it to the cart, and I've been anticipating doing something with it ever since. So, very excited. We're going to try that today. So, and it is also why I'm wearing pink, because we're going to match this to that. So, all right. Then from, I got 3 more things. This, and they're from 2 different brands. So we'll start with the lone one from the single brand. So this is the Maybelline The Falsies Lash Lift Mascara. This is in the shade 201 Very Black. It says dramatic length, volume, and lift. And then double curved lifting brush. I think this is going to be nice. I love Maybelline mascara, so it's washable mascara. And it says instant lash lift look plus dramatic volume and length. Double curved lifting brush grabs lashes at the root and lifts. Fiber infused formula thickens and extends lashes with wear that lasts all day. Resists clumps, smears, and flakes. Ophthalmologist tested. Suitable for sensitive eyes. Suitable for contact lenses. I mean, this is basically how their other Maybelline stuff works. So, but very excited about this. So this was, let's look at this price list. This was $13.99. Maybelline was not having a sale on their makeup this weekend. So, but I love Maybelline. I love Maybelline makeup, so I don't mind paying $13.99 for that. All right, so last 2 pieces. This is from Essence, and it's the same thing but different shades. And I y'all know how much I love Essence, and I use Essence stuff all the time. I have never bought any of their lip liners, however. These are the Essence 8-Hour Matte Comfort Lip Liner. They are in the shades 01 Cinnamon Spice and 05 Pink Blush. So, I think these are going to be really nice. Now, I do need to see, are they sharpenable tips? Yes, they are. Good deal. Okay. I was going to buy it whether or not it was sharpenable or not, but I really like Essence, and I think this brown is going to work really well. This pink is going to be really good, too. That's why I bought the pink blush. So we're going to use that today. And I'm curious to see how this brown is going to work, because I do use brown lip liner, even though my lips are, in fact, brown. So, that, my friends, concludes the beauty haul. So, let's talk prices. Those were, they were $3.99 each. So, Essence also was not having a sale on their makeup. So, in the second part here, or really part 1, we spent $169.96. Okay, with tax it was $13.60. So then total was $183.56. Then I used a $50 gift card, courtesy of my husband, and that knocked it down to $133.56. So that was my final price, $133.56. So then, when I started here, this was my first one. Base points earned was 169. Diamond points, 50% more, 85 points. Current point balance was 422. Then I had 400 redeemable. So then when I did the second part and I bought the 2 small things, the Fenty and the Ulta Beauty Collection blush, it was that's when I redeemed the $12 value in points. So I also made a donation here, I think. Did I make a donation here? No, I made the donation on the second one. So I did donate on the second one. This was 10 items sold. And on the other one was 2 items sold. So we had a total of 12 items sold. And so for our final total for our haul, we had subtotal was $183.96 minus the $50 gift card. Tax overall was $14.72. Final total was $148.68. I made a $1 donation, so final full total was $149.68. So yeah, that was really good. Very, very pleased with this haul. I got a lot of things I was looking for. I found the one thing I've been trying to get forever and ever and ever. And I got a lot of things I'm going to use like immediately. So very pleased with this haul. I think it was a good haul. I usually am very pleased with my hauls anyway, because it's stuff that I've picked out. Is not just some random stuff that I was like, oh, I guess I'll get it. Like, if it is random and it's not on my list, it's something I already know from a brand I like. So, it's not going to be something super random that I would never, ever try before. And I just saw it and I was like, oh, impulse buy. It's never going to be that. So, like I say, I was pleased with my haul. So, we will be filming a buying and trying very shortly, and we will be using a majority of the new products. And as always with buying and trying, whatever new products we use, we will list so that you know that they are new products. So, I want to thank you for watching. Thank you for coming in and listening to me talk about these overpriced makeup items that I've bought, but I will be using. Hope you get something out of this, and it's something that you'll go and try. So, thanks for watching, and come back and watch more of our videos later. Peace.